Hey guys, what is up? This is Cody, or xCodeh. How's it going today? Hopefully everybody watching this video is having yourself a snazzy day. Today's video, I got a story to tell you about one of the craziest situations I ever ended up in, getting baked with my friends. Pretty funny story. I hope you enjoy. Leave a like on it if you do. Bespoke Post is a monthly membership club delivering a box of awesome top shelf goods from under the radar brands. It's free to join and you can skip or cancel a month anytime. 90% of the products come from small brands, many of which are based right here in the US. Every month, Bespoke Post introduce new snazzy products. Outdoor gear, barware, home and kitchen goods, clothing, and even live oysters if that's something you're into. And it's all based on a preference quiz that you fill out. Every box of awesome has around a $70 value of items inside, and it only costs you a fraction of the value. You'll get a box of awesome assigned to you and you can preview what's inside before it ships out. And from there you can decide if you like it, or if you'd like to replace it with another box, or just skip that month entirely for no additional cost. You only pay for what you want. One of the items I got was the Parked, which is this really dope, like I would say camping style chair that folds up into this little pouch that I can fit in my backpack. And it's really nice to be able to have a chair like in the woods or up on top of a mountain, so I don't have to sit on the ground and get my pants wet. Another item I got is the Weekender, this really snazzy looking bag. Look at the quality on this. You can put a bunch of clothes in there, going on a little weekend trip, as the name would intend. I personally like the look of this bag, and it's definitely big enough to fit everything you need for a little weekend adventure. And as you can see here, I think Tony definitely approves. And the last item I got from Bespoke Post is called Beam, which is this really super bright headlamp, which is going to be very nice for when I go on hikes, go out places, and it gets really dark. I'm in the middle of the woods. The phone flashlight doesn't cut it. You get something like this, you're beaming up the whole path. You can see where you're going. To get 20% off your first box of awesome from Bespoke Post, go to bespokepost.com/xCodeh20 or use code xCodeh20 at checkout for a discount. That's bespokepost.com/xCodeh20. Thank you to Bespoke Post for sponsoring this video. This was about 2015. I was hanging out with a couple friends around the McDonald's area. This wasn't the downtown area, across the street spot area of the town. This was on the whole other side of the town. And every so often we'd have this one friend that would come down. He used to live like a couple states up. We knew him in elementary school and his parents were loaded. And whenever he was in town, he would always just have like multiple hundreds of dollars to spend on as much food as he wanted. He'd buy weed, and overall it was just always such a fun time whenever he was there. And of course, when you got someone like that and word gets around, it turns into a group of 5 or 6 people and he's supplying the fun. But at the same time, he didn't mind because it was his parents' money. But it's getting dark. It's probably 5 or 6 o'clock at night. This was like a typical night at this point, just walking around and getting McDonald's and just sitting there doing nothing. These are some boring days, but when you add some bud to it, you listen. All you need is a bud, maybe a McDouble or something, couple friends, laughs, good times. It's a good night. So it's getting dark outside and he shows up. We go over to meet him. He's got like 2 friends with him. So the group is like 4 or 5 people at this point. Everybody's super excited because this dude's got like over $100. He's gonna buy bud and he's gonna buy everybody McDonald's. It's gonna be awesome. You know, we got a good night planned ahead of us. We start to walk towards McDonald's and one of the people that's in the group, hey, what's up, dude? And there's 2 people walking out of McDonald's kind of towards us in the parking lot. And one of them just has this crazy look on his face. Like there's no one's home. He's looking up at the sky, like not making eye contact with all of us. And I had no idea who he was. And he's walking with this huge walking stick, like probably the same height that he was. He's just walking around with this stick. And I didn't think anything of it at the time because I didn't know him. It's not like I'm going to go up to him and make a conversation. They talk for a second and then we all just continue on to McDonald's and someone turns around like, dude, he was tripping so hard. And I was like, oh, that's why he had a walking stick and he looked like he just got out of the shower. The dude was sweating. He's having himself a good night, dude. He's on a journey. So we all go and sit outside of the McDonald's, you know, little loiter action 101, while we wait for a plug that finally answered our text messages to come and serve my buddy. Dude, we probably look so unbelievably sketchy. We hadn't spent $1 at this point. We're just loitering outside of McDonald's. One of the sketchiest plugs in the whole town shows up in his shitbox car full of people, blasting music with the windows down, the subs in the car just distorting. It's just a nightmare. And because it's a McDonald's, you know they got those fucking stadium lights just illuminating the entire parking lot like it's an MLB game. So there's just absolutely no hiding it. You know, it was a blatant cush transaction. And it gets even sketchier because we're sitting at McDonald's and we can see everything that's going on. They're that close in a car in the parking lot, and the dude who shows up to serve him bud lights another blunt, and all the windows are down, so there's just smoke barreling out of the car. It's getting passed around. Our friend comes back like 10-15 minutes later, blasted out of his mind. Mission success. He's got the kush, and now all of us are just like, dude, let's go smoke somewhere. Let's go smoke somewhere. And he's like, well, where? Like, where are we gonna go? This was in the middle of like a shopping area. Like, it's not like we're anywhere near the middle of the woods or anywhere discreet. And it was also known for a place for like a bunch of security guards and sometimes cops, so there wasn't really anywhere low key that we could go to. One of the people in the group was just like, what about over there, dude? And there was this little path that sort of led into like a little bit of a woods area. It was more so like in between a turn. So like there was trees on both sides and there's like this little opening kind of in the middle of it. There was roads on both sides, but it actually was a little bit covered. We start walking up there, it's looking sketchy. There's like trash everywhere. And then as we start to get in there, we see like a broken down tent. It looked like someone was living out there. So we're like, no, let's turn around. We're not smoking weed here, dude. Vibe's not right. Vibe check denied. So we start walking back towards McDonald's, feeling defeated. You know, we can't find a spot. Where are we gonna get baked? Where are we gonna start the fun of the night? My buddy is already blasted out of his mind, so he doesn't really care. The only thing on his mind is that McGangbang, dude. The McChicken, the McDouble, put it together, bliss. But the rest of us were like, dude, we have to try this, bud. Like, it smells so good. It was super fucking dank. We're standing outside the McDonald's, pondering, scheming, trying to figure out what to do. And my baked ass friend, he looks at all of us like, I have an idea. Follow me. He starts walking. He starts walking in the opposite direction in the parking lot towards a car dealership. And I'm just kind of following along, have no idea what he's about to do. Because in my mind, I'm like, all right, maybe he's thinking we're going to go behind the car dealership or behind the other building next to it. But behind it was just like a sheer drop off of a hill. Like, we'd have to have mountain climbing gear to get up this thing. But listen, I'm in it for a good time, all right? The fun time at this age. So I'm just following along the crowd, seeing what's going to happen. Clueless. I don't know what's going on. Am I even there? What is time? I should leave that in the video, dude. So let me just emphasize this one more time. It's maybe 7 o'clock at night, getting dark, pretty much dark at this point. 5 or 6 stoner ass looking degenerate teenagers walking into a closed car dealership. And this dude starts going from car to car, checking to see which doors are unlocked and which one's locked, trying to find one that's unlocked. That's what he's trying to do. Just imagine the sight of that. Just imagine that, because it's not like we were a couple rows down, like in the other end of the complex. We're right next to the McDonald's. People in McDonald's can probably see what we're doing. Just a group of kids going from car to car door. I'm sketched out, dude. I am paranoid. I'm paranoid even thinking about this day. But on the 5th or 6th car, the door was open. Why do they leave the car doors open? Any car dealership workers in the comments, let me know. Why are they leaving these doors open? He gets in the driver's seat. He's like, get in, guys. I'm sitting there like, dude, I don't know if I should do this. I like asked one of my friends, like, dude, like, should we just leave, bro? I'm not trying to get arrested. And he's like, dude, it's going to be chill. Don't worry. It's going to be chill, he says. This was a nice ass car. It must have been like a brand new Escalade, like huge SUV, comfy seats in the back. There's like 3 rows, so we're all just sitting lavish. I think at this point, this was absolutely the nicest car I've ever sat in that I was about to smoke weed in. My friend's sitting in the driver's seat, rolling up a blunt. He gave someone else the rest of his bag to start packing bowls. They're getting passed around. It's hotboxed in there. It's looking like an episode of Be Real Smoke Box. Everyone's laughing, having a great time. And I'm just in the back there, paranoid. Everyone's laughing, having a good time. I'm sitting there just keeping my eyes peeled. Like, all right, the security guard's going to show up. I'm fucking baked. This is bad, dude. We're all going to get arrested. Dude, my heart was racing. I just wanted, like, I was having fun. This was a crazy, crazy time. But at the same time, I'm like, dude, this is the dumbest thing I've ever done. Like, holy fuck, I'm about to get arrested. And the crazy part is I didn't even have anything on me, but I feel like that's definitely, even under 18, I bet that's enough to get arrested. We smoked the whole blunt, probably got ash all over the center console, bits of weed all over the place. And the craziest part about it is while we were smoking, he was just kind of like looking at all the, accessories and all of the different things in the car. He pulls down the visor, the key to the car is right there. This dude turns on the fucking car. He's got the AC blasting, and I'm just so sketched out. The fucking headlights are on at this point. They're beaming at the McDonald's, and I'm like, all right, dude, we gotta go. We gotta get out of here, man. I'm getting everybody sketched out and paranoid. I'm the problem at this point. I mean, am I? I feel like I'm trying to save the day at this point. Mission accomplished. We got fucking blasted. Let's go get some Mickey D's, man. The car was only on for like a minute or two. He's like, all right, you're probably right. He turns off the car. We all get out of the car. And we're kind of making our way back to McDonald's. And somebody in the group, one of the people I didn't really know that was in the group, turns around. He's like, dude, security guard. And everybody just scatters. We just scattered. We're fucking running to the McDonald's at all different angles. I just made like a direct sprint straight to the McDonald's to where like the door area is, where the seats are outside. And I just sit there and act like I'm not part of this. Maybe 5-10 minutes later, everybody kind of groups together and we all just start laughing because there was no security guard. I don't know what that dude saw. I don't know why he decided to, maybe he was just messing with us. There was no security guard. And now it's time for the Holy Trinity. And now it's time for bliss. Now it's time to go to McDonald's when you're super baked. Listen, it's pretty mid now in my opinion, but back then, you get super baked. You know what they had? You know what they had during this story? The chicken McWrap. Was it called that? Maybe something else. Those were so good. It was the chicken select in the wrap. That thing was the best thing McDonald's ever made. I don't know why they ever would take that off the menu. Bring back the chicken selects. I don't even need McDonald's anymore. Not very nice. Why would they take the chicken selects away? Chicken selects with the sweet and sour sauce? Crazy. I got myself the McWrap, the chicken McWrap. My buddy got himself the McGangbang. Let me know if it's called something else. Hopefully I don't get demonetized for saying that. But it's just where you take a McDouble and a McChicken. You take that one of the pieces of bread out and just kind of make a giant sandwich with it. You know, you feel disgusting after you eat something like that, but it just tastes so good. It's amazing. Like, you just damn well know whoever made that, whoever even thought about making a McGangbang for the first time, they must have been higher than a giraffe's pussy. Eyes redder than the devil's dick. Like, that is truly, what a creation. So that was the time where I hotboxed a car in a car dealership. A very nice vehicle. Probably got ash all over the place. I'm just, listen, I'm just imagine being the guy that works at the car dealership and he's showing cars to people. And they're like, oh, I really like that one. Let's do a little test drive. And they get into the car. It just smells like skunk. On top of it, it was a blunt too, so it probably smelled like tobacco. Oh, man. Absolute degenerate activities. Wouldn't recommend recreating. You'd probably get arrested. All right, moral of the story. Don't be stupid. All right, how about that? Leave a like on the video if you guys enjoyed. Thank you to everybody supporting me on Patreon. If you want access to 180 plus unlisted videos and support my channel, it's just patreon.com/xCodeh. Huge thank you to everybody on screen. For $1 a month, you can support the channel and get access to all the unlisted videos. There's I think 189 of them, all like 20 to 40 minutes long. Me blazing, answering questions, looking at bud pics submitted from you guys. Whole different variety of content on there. Super fun. Let me know what's your absolutely craziest story, like sesh story that you could tell me, like the craziest location that you've ever indulged in the sacred skunk, poked smut, in the comments down below. Also, let me know where you're watching the video from. Join the Discord, discord.gg/xCodeh. Come have a chat with me. Once again, huge thank you to Bespoke Post for sponsoring a portion of this video. Leave a like on the video, helps the channel grow. All right, listen, please just do it. All right, just do it. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Turn notifications on to be notified when I make a new YouTube video or start a live stream here on YouTube. Thank you for spending the time out of your day to watch my video, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. Stay high, stay lifted, stay snazzy. Peace.